everybody doing? Oh, wait a second. Okay. Had to get some of this green tea in. How's everybody doing? I've been gone for a long time. I know it. But that's why I'm here to explain to you guys what I got going on. So, unfortunately, you guys don't know because I didn't do a video on it. But I did get my truck deleted. And this was around, let's see, March. Not March. This was around, yeah, I think March, May, one of them. But anyway, long story short, so I got my truck deleted. The very next day after I got it deleted, my truck went down on me. Yeah, I said it. The truck went down on me. Number 5 bearing sprung in it. It didn't shoot a rod out through the block. Good thing that didn't happen. What it did, it messed my crank up. I couldn't save it. So I looked into buying another truck and a couple different things. But I didn't jump. I didn't just jump off and do something crazy. I sat down and thought about what I really want to do, and I came up with the conclusion that I would save money just to get my engine rebuilt. So some of you guys don't know, I have an ISX 15 Cummins, and the number 5 bearing spun on it, like I said. So I called Cummins to price a brand new engine that cost me $38,000. Yeah. I said nah. So I only invested, I say about $20,000, maybe $22,000. No more than 24, I should say. So I invested that much into getting my engine rebuilt. I did have some parts that was still good to use. But my reason of being down so long, the day I broke down, the same guy that deleted my truck, I had him to come and check it out. When he got there, I had the valve cover gasket taken off, and I cranked it up, and that's when we figured out it was the bottom end that was bad. I gotta turn this fan a little bit. So it was the bottom end that was bad, so I had the truck pulled back to his shop, and him and his other mechanic, they took the oil pan off, found all kind of shavings in it, and that piece that holds the bearing inside on the number 5, it was bad. So I talked with him about different options I had as far as putting another Cummins engine in my truck. I looked at some 871s, and he told me it would take a lot of wiring and changing out the computer, which I don't think it would have been too bad. But so it came down to it. 2 weeks passed by, 3 weeks passed by, a month passed by, and I'm like, dude, like what I need to do? I got the bread. Just tell me what I need. You know, I'm trying to talk to you here to see what's gonna be best. And he was like, oh, just any engine other than what you got in there now, it's not gonna work. Okay. So I go and okay, let's just throw away the whole going with a different engine. Let's just look at some parts on rebuilding this engine. So I had the parts for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, still nothing. He called me one day, said he was waiting on a motor horse or motor stand or something to flip the engine upside down to get the crank in and out. And then he told me he would probably have to turn the job over to someone else. So at that point, I was like, there's no need for me to continue to talk to this guy. It's done and over with between me and him at that moment right there. So after that, I ended up taking my truck to a different shop. Actually, it's the same shop that installed my stacks for me on my truck. And those guys, they, you know, pretty good people. Once they get on your truck, they don't get off of it, you know, until it's finished, or unless you need a certain part that may take a couple of days to get in. But I mean, you can't really do too much, you know, in that point of time. So what's today is Thursday. Yeah, my truck was supposed to been ready, or they wanted to have it ready by tomorrow, which is Friday. June 4th? Yeah. But I had to get a different bearing kit because the bearing kit that I got, it wasn't the right kit. So they ordered another kit that won't come until Monday. So I just got a freaking bearing kit just sitting on hand that can't do nothing with. I also had to get piston rings, and Monday they'll get the rod bearings, and should be ready to go next week sometime. So I wanted to do a video to update you guys and explain to you guys what I'm going through, but I had so much, you know, coming at me. I just didn't feel right at that moment to do anything. I had so much on me. As you guys can see, I'm in the garage. I was literally working on my CRX here. I do audio competitions. I was working on my CRX for a show Saturday. And I was like, man, you know what? Let me update these guys, man. Let them know, you know. I was actually looking for the invoice that I spent on parts, but I spent like $800 in parts. The most that the part which was the highest was the crank. It was like 4,000 and some change, and next to that it was the upper gasket kit. It was like 1,000 and some change also. They did charge me like $800 for one piston. But I do have to say, these are all common parts. You know, these are no other brand aftermarket parts, all straight common parts. And that's the thing that you guys want to keep in mind. The ones that do have these Cummins engines, no matter what kind of truck you got, if you got a Cummins engine, you want to stick with Cummins parts. And the reason why is because they just last longer. When you go to put aftermarket parts in Cummins engine, they work, but they don't last as long as the original Cummins part, you know. But I'm not saying don't do it. You know, whatever your pocket can take, do it. But that's just something I wanted to throw out there. So next week, I'm looking to be back rolling, looking to be back making more videos on other different things. I did find out a trick, not really a trick, but I talked to this one guy on YouTube, He had the same kind of truck that we got. He also did have an 871 engine, but he did tell me, well, before I get ahead of myself, I'm talking about my stacks. So he told me I have to take the cans off my truck, the DPF cans. He was like, even though they're gutted, cleaned out, they still act as a muffler. Also, I think I'm gonna take what's it called? That bellow pipe that comes off of the turbo. I'm gonna take that off and flex pipe it some down to where the can used to sit at, and I'm gonna flex pipe that over to where my exhaust hooks up at, just to see how that is. I also had a buddy of mine that said something about the type of turbos we have some type of cap on it. If we pop it off, it'll open up more noise. I don't know. I gotta get more information on that from him. So I got that. I'm gonna be getting a bumper also for my truck. Once I get back rolling good and running that bread back up, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna get back to getting them look nice, getting them look nice again, So fellas, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's out there, subscribe to me. I want to say thank you guys for subscribing. I have went from 70-some subscribers to 90 subscribers over the past month without posting the video. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. It's not a lot, but I'm actually gaining from the time frame that I started this channel to now. It's looking real good, real good. So let me know what you guys been working on, man. I want to know. Comment below. Let me know what y'all got going on, man. Some of you guys be updating me on what y'all doing, and I like to hear that, man. Let me know. It may be something that I may have to steal from one of y'all, you know what I mean? But nah, it's all good, man. If it sound like something that I'm interested in doing, trust me, I'm gonna try it out, But appreciate you guys for subscribing, man, and stay in contact with me, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this process with my truck. That way you guys know what to look for. Oh, before I end this video, I just recommend, man, just from the experiences that I'm having, when you guys hit 500,000, 600,000, man, go ahead and get those rods and mains changed in the truck, man. Let's see, because it's only so much a pre-trip we can do. It's only so much of a pre-trip we can do. We get up every morning and pre-trip every night. We go to, before we shut it down, we post-trip the truck, make sure everything's fine. But there's only so much we can do. We can't get in there every time we pre-trip the truck and, let me check my bearings and see what they look like. We don't have time for that, man. I don't have time for that. I don't know about y'all. I don't have time for that. So, it just something in the head that you want to keep in mind, keep back there, like, okay, it such and such when I bought the truck, I'm getting close to 500,000 miles, I'm getting close to 600,000 miles. Let me go ahead and invest some money into my engine to keep me rolling, because the name of the game is to stay in business, not go down. So with that being said, thank you guys for subscribing, man, and liking some of the videos and giving me feedback, man. Just stay in contact with me, and I'm gonna get back with you guys on more updates on the truck. Peace out and keep trucking, fellas.